Hello everybody and welcome to tonight's stream. We have had a slight change in running order. So this is going to be a slightly different exhibition match from the NCX Draft League. So it's Innkeeper versus Craig, who is Flamebeast. Same factions, but that is good. Cool. Right. Well, yeah, welcome to the stream. This is Sith Taker Tim. And we have two games for you tonight from NCX Draft League. First one is a friendly game between Innkeeper and Flamebeast. And then we've got Order 66 versus Meatbags, which is Tomville versus Molfar, CIS versus Rebels. That will be game 2 starting in about an hour and a half. Yeah, let's just tidy up the overlay a little. Regular green, that's correct. So yeah, slightly different this. We were going to see a TIE Swarm from Liam, but yeah, he's got something different. We'll see if Liam decides to join us. Okay, so we've got 3 ship scum list versus a 5 ship FO. Fundan, welcome. Hope you're doing okay. Just noticed one of my parcels is protruding into the overlay, so we'll just turn that round. Got a Star Wars canvas print through the post, which I will be sticking up on the wall or something with that. Yeah, good. It is Thursday, nearly the weekend, so players are getting set up fairly quickly here, so we'll quickly just run down lists. So Innkeeper's brought Von Reg, who has Predator, Deuterium Cells, Magpulse. Magpulse is a really good utility piece, not just because it can jam Initiative 6 in the engagement phase, but also depletes your opponent, which I find to be really key. So not only do you perhaps take that mod away, but you also stop them from having such a good attack back. Nikki, welcome and thank you very much for the sub, very much appreciated. Deuterium Power Cells allows Von Reg to regen some shields, and Predator just for some obviously passive mods there. We've got Evacuation of Dakar, Kylo Ren in the Silencer. Seeing this guy around a bit, can hit like an absolute truck. With Determination, which is whilst you perform a primary attack with defenders in your bullseye, may suffer 1 damage to add an eyeball result. Also has Malice that allows him to use Force to change eyes or hits to crits. Potentially recharging Force if he gets pilot crits. Has the old ability, but you oh no, it is the Whisper's ability, isn't it? Before an enemy ship in your bullseye is dealt a face down damage card, you can spend a Force to deal it face up. And this Kylo does have 3 Force, which makes it pretty good. And then also has a Proton Torpedo, 2 shots, which is very tasty. And he has the auto thrusters, so that's after you perform an action he can do that. And then 3 Upsilon cadets. Yeah, 3 Upsilon cadets just for scenario, but this is chance engagement, so we don't particularly care. We can see some child merciless pursuit tokens being assigned. So on Flamebeast side we have Armed and Dangerous Fen Rao. I ran this the other night, quite a cool little build. Does have 5 Halt, which is quite important. Usual sort of Fen Rao abilities, but with Fearless. Beskar reinforced plating to basically discard a crit during the game, or at least turn face down. Adaptable power systems is very interesting. I can fully execute a red maneuver, perform a red action, spend a charge to gain a deplete, remove a stress, and then he can gain a strain to remove that. Who was that sub? Tim Fett, thank you very much. It looks like players have started. So let's have a quick break from running down lists. Flamebeast is first player. We'll see if Liam's joined me yet. He has not. Okay, so looks like ties are going to try and look fairly inconspicuous. So we've got Rook cast in the Gauntlet. Rook's abilities: before you engage, you may gain 1 strain token. While you perform a primary attack, if you're strained, you may change one of your blank eye results to a hit. We have clan training, which will allow him, if he's not focused, he can, and has an enemy ship at range 1 in his front arc, he can do a red focus action. After you perform an attack, if the defender is destroyed, recover 1 charge, so you can get clan training back. The child gives him 2 force, but can only be recharged if he takes damage. But he has the Mandalorian, so if he didn't defend, he can also recharge. Good evening, Sam. Welcome. Tactical officer to make his coordinate white. Drop seat bay for some Mandalorians. It's all about the Mandalorians with Rook cast, and then Mandalorian optics for that assistant phase, acquiring a lock. And then armed and dangerous Dengar. Lots going on with this ship. Usual stats and ability. You got R2 G8, which is after you perform a prey attack that hits, you may spend 2 charge to choose an enemy ship at range 0 to 1 the defender. If you do, that ship gains a strain. So Dengar could strain the target he's just shot, or he can strain another one. So I've used it before where Dengar hasn't had a particularly good shot, but another ship has, and that is range 1 of the ship that Dengar could shoot, and then you can basically strain that ship. We've got synchronized handling. Before you engage, you may spend 1 charge to gain a calculate token, and after you fully execute a left turn, left bank, or Segner's left sloop, recover 1 charge. We've got starboard thrusters, which is after you reveal a left turn or left sloop maneuver, you may spend a charge if you do decrease the difficulty of that maneuver. And after you execute a white sloop, gain 1 strain token, and then punishing 1 to, if the defender's in your front arc, roll 1 additional dice. So we're probably going to see Dengar's turret generally pointing out the front. Oh, it looks like Rook's got a nice channel to move into there, with Von Reg facing off. We've got Kylo and Dengar facing off at the top of the board. Let's make sure that we can get all this in shot. And Fenn's at the bottom. So, be interesting to see how hard Dengar goes maybe into Kylo. Equally, I guess Kylo could actually do an awful lot of damage to Dengar with support from Von Reg and the Epsilon Cadet. And Von Reg's Mag Pulse, if Innkeeper's got first player, that could be quite crucial. There, let's just hide that one. So, road for turn 2, and it is Innkeeper. So I wonder if we'll see a Mag Pulse from Von Reg into Dengar. I mean, I guess that only works on 1 of the shots, because I see Dengar's revenge shot. There's like 2 forwards from the cadets taking focuses, hard 1 from green. Probably just wants to try and stay at range from Fenral, but I imagine Fenral's probably just going to ignore him. 2 forward from Rook cast, reinforce front. Two forward from Kylo, takes a lock. And a hard 3 from Von Reg. I mean, surely you're just going to do everything here. Probably. Because you could deplete to get the lock and still fire Mag Pulse with 2 dice. But okay, going to opt to roll. I suppose he's got Predator, hasn't he? So if he can line up the bullseye. Takes a deplete. And will take a focus as his proper action. And now is Dengar on 1 forward to accept all this, or has he done like a 3 bank or something? Fen Rao has done a 3 bank and probably a focus boost, I imagine. Try and put some damage into this TIE fighter. Yeah, straight boost into the red focus. Oh, Dengar's just done a 1 bank. Importantly, gets him out of Kylo's bullseye, so no determination. And yeah, maybe just thinks I'll just shoot into Von Reg. But Von Reg didn't take the lock, so can't fire mag pulse. We've got a focus being acquired by Dengar. And I think we're going to move into the engagement phase. Hey Liam.
Hey bud, you okay?
Yeah, good, you alright?
Yeah, I am. Now the problem's finally fixed.
You lost your chance to be the, the subject of everything on the stream, and instead you just get to be like me and just commentate.
Yeah, I don't hate that.
That's cool. So yeah, at least we got a first order list on. Slightly different to the one you were going to bring, but we can chat about that in between the turns. What do you think of this engagement? I think Dengar could be doing a fair bit of damage to Von Reg here. It looks like Von Reg's actually chosen not to engage, or not to shoot, I should say. Who was this? This was Fen Rao. Suspending a focus doesn't get any damage. So this will be the big shot. Does Dengar now go into the cadet maybe? So he's going to spend his charge to gain the calculate.
I mean, you look where you can get the most shots, and Von Reg's not a bad choice.
Yeah, so he has got range 1, so he is going to take that, and Rookcast has got a shot as well. So it's 4 dice. Oof, and 3 paint. Into Von Reg. Oh, that's a bad defensive roll from Von Reg. Shields down, and that will give up half points.
And Rook can put damage in here.
Yeah. But Kylo has got range 1 out of arc shot into Dengar. No bullseye though, so no extra from determination. Has got the lock, which he has spent for 3 hits and a crit. And is going to malice another crit. He may as well.
If we see a single paint from Dengar, those crits mean nothing.
Yeah, I guess so. So he's probably going to spend the calculate here and just lose his shields. But I guess on the off chance that he double blanks out and you get a crit through onto the hull. But I guess you don't really need it because you're still going to regen, aren't you? So
yeah.
So gaining a strain, so Rookcast ability triggers. Dengar's shields down. So it's range to obstructed into Von Reg. Oof. Okay. Spends a focus, and then because he's strained, he gets to change one as well. Yikes. Well, this will be a quick exhibition match as Von Reg gets deleted by Rookcast. So, Von Reg had initiative and has a mag pulse. I would have been very tempted to fire the mag pulse, but I don't know.
He just didn't want to take the double tap, did he? Well, he died to 2 shots as it is.
Yeah. But he did roll in. Maybe, I suppose he might have been range 1 anyway. So, 1 shield gone on Rook. This is what happens when you put your ace in front of 2 ships, I guess.
Yeah, the thing is, he also had the option to barrel roll right and boost.
He did. Yeah, maybe got a bit greedy thinking that Dengar would just go like a little 1 forwards. And this is, I think, Dengar's revenge shot into the Upsilon, which got nothing. And then each player should get 1 point for scenario. 2 points for scenario, because we are in new XWA point land. I didn't even open betting. Well, tough. Von Reg's dead, so we're not opening betting.
I would like to bet on Scum.
But we have got another game this evening, so a little over an hour. We have the 16th highest ranked Separatist player, Mr. Veal, playing off against Molfar from Polish System Open X-Wing stream. So yeah, do join in or join us for that game. But yeah, you'd imagine this is a bit of an uphill struggle now. Like, Kylo has an awful lot of heavy lifting to do. And with position of green Epsilon, he's got a lot to get back into the fight as well, because you know, dials are set already for turn 3.
I mean, it's a horrible task for the FO now. You probably do a 1 hard with Kylo. Try and jam up Rook. The green Upsilon is in no man's land. That's got to be a 3 bank in.
Yeah. Okay, so yellow's going to try and block the 2 bank that Fen Rao's probably going to do, which might give green a shot. Red stop from Rook. He took a target lock into yellow, and yellow is turned. So I suppose he has got the swivel ring, so he could turn to pivot, couldn't he? But he's not. Kylo does the hard one, but bumps. Could red focus, but might decide that he doesn't need to.
I mean, if you look at the silencer dial, ooh, that red focus would have been quite nice right about now.
Yeah, I mean, he's got plenty of force. I mean, would you roll Dengar in this position and just be like, I don't really want to take a range 1 bullseye shot from Kylo?
That would be the smart choice.
So he's recharged his... what's the rule? Synchronized handling, I think it was.
Let's have a look. Synchronized handling. Before you engage, you may spend 1 charge to gain 1 calculate token. It was flipped down though, wasn't it?
Yeah, but he did a hard left turn. Doesn't it recharge?
No, he 1 banked and he does recharge.
Okay. Oh yeah, because he had 1 bank last turn, yeah.
In my head, it just had to be a Senor's loop, but it's just a... As long as it's a left turn or a Senor's loop, you're fine.
Keeping us entertained on our sofas, Tim.
Cheers, Mr. Packer Hughes, for the donation. Thank you very much.
Where's my donation, Mark?
Well. I mean, that does get me a bit closer to the current funding goal that's going on, but I'm very tempted to start a new crazy funding goal. I'm just trying to decide if I really go to Worlds or not next year.
You still need to tell me if I can defer my round 1 buy.
Yeah. Your Worlds buy you can. I think that's what I think that's what we decided. Oof. Is that range 0 from Fen Rao? Jeez.
Yeah, it is.
2 hits and a crit knocks a shield off.
I'll see you at Worlds 2027, suckers. Gonna be in Wolverhampton.
Yeah, I think we're going to say that World Spies can be deferred, but System Open, as in what you win at a squad championship, cannot be deferred. But I don't think officially anything's been said. Not my rodeo anymore. Yeah, Dwight Lindsay's officially going to take over as OP lead, OP planning lead. Again, that's not been officially announced.
Spoilers in the Twitch stream.
So Kylo, range 1 bullseye into Dengar and can determination. So yeah, I guess, do you just burn all your force here? So he's taking a damage to add an eyeball. You're behind, so you might as well double force here and malice and then 1.
You need to remove a ship from the board.
Yeah, so 2 hits, 2 crits into 2 agility Dengar with a calculate. So it's going to take hit 2 crits. So 1, 2, 3 for sure. Panicked pilot.
Panicked.
Yeah. And
Loose stabilizer.
well. I mean, he's got a spare bit of hull, so he could opt to not do a straight maneuver, but he probably does. Rook has only really got one shot, which is a range 3 into red tie. Gets one hit and gets to do his thing because he's strained. And lots of evades. So range 2 shot here from tie into Fenrau, gets one hit. Fen's got to spend the focus on the first shot. And then just the range 0 shot following up. Another one hit. Of course, the range 0 shot gets through, and that bonus hull has been blinked off. And then range 3 from the last cadet. Gets 2 hits this time. No, plenty of evades from Fenrau this time.
The thing is, with Vanguard needing to go straight, I think we see a world where, let me just look at the ranges. So I think a 3 forward from red will block Fen. A 1 hard left with yellow barrel roll in. 2 forward from Kylo and a 3 bank from green.
Yep.
And we start seeing a pile up of the large ships. Fen can't get range 1 of Kylo.
So, we've got someone who's in chat. Is it Gilles? Glies says you need to block Dengar's sloop. Which
He's double stressed.
well, he can make it white, can't he, with starboard thrusters? Yes. After you reveal a hard turn to the left or a sloop to the left, you may spend 1 charge. If you decrease the difficulty of that maneuver, after you execute the white sloop, gain 1 strain token. So I'm not sure that is the maneuver I would do, purely because you need to get Rook out the way as well, and it could be quite easy to get blocked. You'd take 1 damage automatically for a loose stabilizer. I mean, I guess, does it recharge? He has to fully execute it to recharge synchronized handling.
I don't think that's happening.
No, I think just 1 forwards with Dengar, probably, and just try and throw dice at something. But yeah, I think Kylo very easily just does a 2 forwards, bumps, red focus or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to block Rook wherever she goes now anyway.
I mean, actually, maybe the sloop isn't terrible, because I think he's got the lock on... Yeah, he's got the lock on Kylo.
But do you not think you can block Rook wherever she tries to go?
Potentially, yes. And that causes Dengar issues. But if somehow if Rook gets out of it... So, turn 4, and Flamebeast is still first player. Looks like we've got possible system phase, but yeah, hard one in, taking a focus with yellow.
Should have barrel rolled in.
Okay, so we did see the 3 forwards, which is what you thought we might see. So let's see where Rook ends up. So just a 2 straight. This would give So yeah, barrel roll wouldn't have blocked from yellow.
Well, it wouldn't have blocked Rook, but it would have ensured there's not enough space for Dengar to go through with the 4 forward.
Yeah. But will we see a sloop, I wonder? Kylo goes 2 forwards. I think you're probably fairly safe just to red focus here if you really wanted to, but has opted not to. Dengar's done a 3 forwards, which is a friendly bump. Clears the stress, and I think that's probably the worst. Well, I mean, I suppose it's not a great manoeuvre, but Kylo's just going to kill him. He does take a damage from the friendly bump. Certainly going to give Innkeeper a way into the game. Fenrir isn't blocked, so that's bad for the red TIE fighter.
Red only did a 2 forward.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, and I said 3 forward.
Need to shout louder next time.
No.
The sloop does fit. Yeah, the sloop will easily clear that large base. I suppose he has moved forward slightly, but I'm fairly sure it would have. So Fenrir, range 1, into the little Port Epsilon, and that looks like 5 paint. And he has Fearless, so doesn't he have to spend his focus? Yeah, that will be a very dead TIE fighter. Oh no, actually, because they're first order ones, so they have a shield, don't they? So yeah, it doesn't quite pop. So I've been running my mining guilds, haven't I?
Yeah.
So Dengar's now going to take range 1, same target. So just, yeah, get the TIE fighter off the board. And he doesn't have a focus. That's only 1 damage, but that's a terrible defense roll from red. And, yeah, does pop. And I think Kylo has to finish off Dengar here. I don't think you can, as much as you'd like to perhaps shoot Rook. Yeah, this is why the red focus would have been really nice. So spend 2 force, so we're going to see a malice and a force. So that's definitely going to push a crit through. So you see double wiggle, and we don't. So Dengar does die.
Correct.
Yeah, this is it. So it does turn out, I think these are both in teams, but yeah, it's just a friendly game. This I could find out which teams they belong to, but so Innkeeper stepped in at the last minute because Liam was having technical difficulties. So Kylo is range 2 of Rook just. Probably a good thing for Kylo because he's only got 1 force left. So 3 from Rook. Only gets 2 focuses. Could dump 2 force into it, but actually, I suppose yeah. Oh, yeah, actually, yeah, because green will probably shoot Rook. Oh. Yeah, shield's down on... I know shield's on 1 into Kylo because I didn't take his damage off, I don't think, for determination. Yeah, green dice have not been good. But it is a dice game at the end of the day. So 2 hits from green and 2 evades. I think that's into Fen probably. And then 2 points for each player for scenario.
I don't think there's enough firepower left on the board.
For the FO.
Yeah, Kylo can't really go anywhere this turn.
No, but I think Fenn's also in a bit of a spot about where he ends up. Right, we can take Dengar's lock off now, so that can go to the bin. But like these two TIE fighters can just quite happily sit behind Rook now. Rook probably... Do you do the pivot this turn?
I mean, you have got a strain as well.
Yeah.
Which would put Rook at 0 agility.
Yeah, but like you say, if you're struggling for damage and it's just the two TIE fighters.
Yeah.
I mean, what manoeuvre are we doing with Femral here? It's got the 4K, but it all depends.
Yeah,
if,
4K.
I think you probably have to do it. I mean, he can also, if the 4K lands, he can shed the stress, can't he, with adaptable power systems.
Yeah, but if Kylo bumps into Rook, because Rook dead stops, that doesn't clear.
Yeah. But then Fenral gets to throw 5 dice range 1 into Kylo, because I don't know if he actually bumps into Kylo. Might just get clipped on the corner of Rook. There's a 1 bank from Rook so bad. 1 bank into Kylo. Probably not. I don't think it lands on the rock, but you know, you get your rear arc, but I suppose you could always 1 bank, don't take the stressful focus, and then next turn pivot round. But I don't think it gives Fen any better escape routes.
I mean, Fen could just do a 2 forward.
Yeah. Yeah. So yellow and green just coming up, taking focuses. So red stop and 180 spin. Kylo does bump, and we'll take a red focus this time. Oh, the K-turn does fit. I mean, there's daylight in there. So you, basically shed the stress for deplete, and then shed the deplete for a strain. Take a focus. Hang on. Oh no, he's got the deplete there. So he's going to stick with the deplete and roll 4 dice by the looks of things. Spend the focus to make it 2 and a crit, probably. Yeah, might as well. Yeah, because 1 blank gets a crit through into Kylo. Hull breach. So Kylo's taken 1, which is a hull breach. I think this is range 0 from Kylo into a strained Rook. So it'll be 1 shield. So, yeah. So this, importantly, the range 0 got away, pulled away the strain. So Rook can now do his ability to take a strain to roll the extra dice.
Yeah. It's, I mean, it's only single modded.
Hang on. It's got force. So before you engage, you may gain a strain token while you perform for attack. Oh, it doesn't roll the extra dice. Sorry, it's yeah. But now he gets to turn 2 of these, and he spends a force as well.
Oh yeah.
So hit crit goes into yellow, which could kill it. What's that?
That is a panic pilot.
It is alive to shoot. And Rook is strained again, so this will be 3 dice into 0.
I would have taken the modded shot first. That would have been 2 hits and a crit.
Yeah.
And that is a table power regulator.
Yeah.
Two hits. Does get a defense die this time.
Yeah.
Spends a force.
Not quite half yet. But some big hits, and Innkeeper has now pulled it back a bit. That K-turn did look good from Dengar, but from Fen, but he could have changed that deplete for a strain.
Yeah.
And rolled the 5th dice into Kylo.
I mean, Kylo can thread between those 2 ties, I think. Maybe.
Possibly, yes. It's very close.
You just do a 2 forward from Rook here.
Yeah, because you got to be careful, because if he does like the 1 bank to the right, yellow's going to probably not be there, and you may or may not bump, and you could just clip that rock. So yeah, probably just do the 2 forwards, because you know that route's clear. There's no risk of you actually hitting any of the debris or obstacles.
And Fen. Maybe just 2 bank to the left.
So current funding goal, we are $70 off, raffling off a full playset of World's 24 dice and a Gonk bottle opener. Mark dropping another $10 this evening, supporting the stream, which is much appreciated. So my thoughts about funding Worlds is I've still got my full playset of Worlds Open Qualifier. What year will it have been? What year did I go to Paris? Was it 24? And I've got the tray that it goes in, the Coruscant tray for them. So it's all the Jedi templates and stuff like that. So I might do a big fundraiser on the stream. Turn 6 and Flamebeast remains first player. Ooh, so he does a 2 hard with Upsilon Cadet and does hit the debris and dies. So debris is a 50-50 chance essentially of taking damage. So you roll 1 dice and you take a hit or a crit. No, Liam unfortunately is not playing. He had mice issues. Green's done the K-turn. Rook has gone forward to go reinforce rear. Kylo is probably fairly sensibly running away, although I guess Fen just jumps over the top of Green. Is going to boost focus or focus boost with Kylo, just try and stretch that range. Ooh, what to do? Just did 2 straight with Fen, which does get blocked by Green. Interesting, he's doing a red focus there, but I guess alright, he's going to take the range 3 shot into Kylo. So 3 on 4. Kylo has got a hull breach, so any damage obviously comes in face up. Oof. Kylo's greens are still trying to make it interesting. Nikki says Liam is an issue. Liam is the issue.
No disagreements here.
And Rook is going to fire backwards into the FO. TIE FO, I should say. 1 hit. He is strained, so gets to make it 2. And yeah, TIE doesn't need mods on defense, he's fine. So Rook, yeah, has taken Ion, but it's just a 1. So it's going to be a few turns before he is fully ionized. Both players score 2 for scenario this turn. I make it 40. Interesting. Did he do a damage? 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, he did get a damage. Rook shouldn't be damaged. Yeah, sorry, shouldn't be halved. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10. I'm missing some score here. Or they're missing some score. So, Rook has kind of banked around, also hoping that Kylo's halved. Von Reg.
If it's chance engagement, it should be easy to...
Yeah, so I think they're 10-10 because they've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 turns of scoring.
And that was a point each.
Oh, it was 2 points, isn't it?
Yeah, it is now.
So I think... Okay. I think they've just added it up and they agree with me. Not a big deal, but yeah. I don't think we get to a point where Rook will be doing an ion maneuver, but we shall see. So Kylo does get blocked. It will get a range 0 shot into Rook, I guess, and Fen is also blocked. So,
I wouldn't... a 1 hard isn't useful, so yeah, I would take the focus.
Well, this is it, and at this point, I think if Scum can kill Kylo, they win the match.
Yeah.
So 1 crit. It looks like into Kylo, the amount of dice he's rolling, so Kylo is fine. So Kylo needs to halve Rook and not die. So it gets a hit. Nope. I guess Reinforce still works at range 0, doesn't it? So even if you have rolled like 2 or 3 hits. So range 0 from Rook into Kylo, gets a single crit. And Kylo rolls paint. I don't think Green's going to have a shot. So we should see another ion. So yeah, 2 ions now there. 2 points each. So I guess it's all about if Kylo can stay alive. He didn't take the red focus, so I guess the K turn is on for Kylo. Fen probably does like a 2 bank, I guess. What do you do with Rook here? Red stop?
Thinking red stop.
Red stop
And
and
doing a 180.
I'm not sure about 180. I would probably pivot to where I think Kylo's going to be for the K turn.
But is Kylo going to K turn?
Meh. He may not.
Chance he could 3 hard to the left.
He could, but if he
I mean,
gets
it's not a good move, but
well, this is it. If he gets it wrong, he's just facing at Fen Rao. Who knows, Liam? We could do perhaps do a bit of chat after this game if you want. And I don't know.
yeah, I can go through the list I was going to run.
Yeah. So turn 8, and Innkeeper is first player. So it's a red stop.
No, it was
Was it
too
not?
hard to the right.
Ah, so he's just chosen to bump. Interesting.
There's the 4K.
Oh. Because this is it. If Kylo doesn't die but kills Rook, Scum don't win this turn. Rook's not been halved yet either.
No. And what is Rook? 16 points?
Fen gets blocked again. Rook is 17 points. 44, 46 to 9, 49. Fen hasn't got Kylo, so he's only got the range 0 shot.
Nothing.
Yeah. Do determination if you get 4 paint it.
Absolutely not.
So, re-rolls, I think, with the lock.
Yeah, because of the child.
Yeah, 2 crits and 2 hits and a double blank out. So hit. First crit, blinded. Second crit, structural. 7, 2 left. He's on 1 agility. That's why he's not stopped. Because obviously wanted to keep his agility up. Rook's got no shots either. And he is ionized now. Oh, just the 1 hit, unfortunately, from the TIE Fighter. Structural. Oh, is obstructed. Alright. Yeah, obstructed range 2. And then 2 points each on scenario. Oof, well, I think you needed to kill Rook that turn, but I don't think Scum can lose this. As long as you don't do anything too crazy with Fen Rao. But now Rook hasn't died. Because like Green Upsilon's not in a great place here. Because you can't hard 1 to the right, because that probably clips the rock. It's close. It might be worth risking it. I don't know. Because if the cadet could finish off... yeah, because you've still got to get 2 damage into Fen Rao to halve him. So, yeah, Rook is definitely ionized. It's always great when you've got a ship model that you kind of have to look underneath to check what tokens are on it.
Didn't it used to go like partially visible?
I think when it overlaps ships, it does.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think it minds too much about tokens. Which I was always never a massive fan of, because then it just was normally always invisible. So turn 9. And Innkeeper remains first player. Okay, sloop from green. Does fit.
I mean, a 1 hard from Fen here is golden.
So 1 bank away from Rook, which seems like the sensible choice. Doesn't get shot by green. Unlikely to be shot by Kylo, and fixes... Oh, that was just disabled power regulator, wasn't it? That got fixed, and then Kylo, yeah, just 2 straight. Yeah, because... Well, I suppose the only thing you've got here is if Fen Rao somehow dies and Scum scores nothing for objective. You're just trying to see if he can manufacture a shot. Don't think you can.
No.
So probably staying where you are and just taking a focus. Possibly even just rolling right. I mean, that's it. Like, so FO have to delete Fen here somehow. Which is easier said than done, because Fen's still got 4 hull.
I mean, if Fen does like a 3 forward boost to the right, doesn't link it to a focus, and Innkeeper would have locked it, that's golden for a Proton-Torp.
Yeah, unfortunately, Fen has just turned in and will instead just delete this TIE fighter, I imagine. Well,
yeah.
I suppose it is an undamaged TIE fighter, but he has no focus. Fen's got 5 plus fearless plus focus. Yep, so that'd be 1 crit, 3 hits plus fearless. That's a dead TIE fighter.
No, it's not. Hit crit going through. Oh, no focus.
Yeah.
Ignore that.
That is a very dead TIE fighter. No amount of TIE shields are going to save you there.
I think we could lose Kylo here as well.
Yeah, possibly. I mean, I was very tempted to roll Kylo to the right. But yeah. You're basically gambling on whether or not you could kill... yeah, they're just having a look at whether or not the boost would have fit. So I think... 2 points there. Yeah, 2 points each. 39 to 57. Should we go and have a quick chat with the players?
Oh.
Hey guys, just so you're aware, your mics are live to Twitch. Just thought we'd come in. I mean, it's a bit hard. Like, it's nice sometimes to come and chat to the players and just see what they thought about the game. Yeah. But I guess with, Von Reg just deciding he didn't want to play today, it
he just decided, I'm going home.
I started 14-0, so I mean, I took a 14-point deficit to show up with.
Yeah, I mean, so I would have been very tempted rather than the roll. Although I guess you're hoping that Dengar goes 1 forwards there. Whether or not if I'm second player, obviously that's a completely different story then. Barrel roll and take a focus or a lock or something, right? I mean, but
I thought you were going to take a deplete to barrel roll right and then focus.
Yeah.
Because even a forward or a bank would have kept you out of arc, I think.
Yeah, probably should have done that.
Staying there, and I was like, that's worrisome. And then, Von Reg was like, yeah, I'm going home. Got to turn the oven off.
But, you still did a lot, a fair bit of damage to sort of bring the game back. I mean, Kylo can punch quite hard. Possibly would have benefited maybe from a red focus, but you had lots of force there anyway. It wasn't.
Yeah, when I did the bump, I thought about that too. After I didn't take it. I'm like, well, I'm just going to keep running into the rear of him the entire time. So
Yeah, so that pretty much sealed Dengar's fate, and then you just weren't quite able to tie down Fen or Rook. Just very close to getting the gauntlet, but not quite.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it certainly took enough problems.
Yeah. And then those poor TIE fighters just getting abused by Fen Rao at the end.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, he does very rude things to TIEs.
Yeah. I mean, you rolled 3 range 1 shots, all of them full.
Oh,
Except for the one
100%.
that you had to deplete that was full. So, yeah. I mean, my last Fenrau person I played rolled only like 2 every round. So, yep.
Yeah, he does one of 2 things. He rolls a lot of 2 hits, or everything is 5.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
there's no in between with Fen. It's either everything or nothing.
Well, but that's the the constant thing with the proton rocket, isn't it? If you're defending against a proton rocket, you're like, please be that turn that they roll the 2 paint or something like that. But yeah, I think I faced off against one the other night. I've jammed it 1 turn, but then when the turn where it did fire, he did get 5 paint. And I'm just like, oh. But no, thank you very much, both of you, for playing on stream. Go on.
Just one more question. How do you find the 3-ship scum list on other? Is there obviously salvage is probably pretty hard. What about the other ones?
Salvage isn't too bad because I don't barrel roll Dengar very much, and Rook just can't. So that's 2 ships that typically will just pick up.
Okay.
And then Fen's the only one that really doesn't want to.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just enjoying this list in general at the moment. It's 3 ships that punch really hard and either punish you for shooting them or are just quite hard to get rid of in the first place.
Yep. Totally.
But yeah, it's been going reasonably well. But yeah, cheers again for the game, man.
Okay. Yep. Thanks, everybody.
Cool. All right. Yeah. Cheers, guys.
Cheers, guys.
Yep.
Catch you later.
Right, Liam. So, what we'll do is we can just chat a little bit. So we've got half an hour until the next game. What we'll do is, do you want to talk about this? Do you want to spawn it in, or?
I'll spawn it in. Let me just see where it is.
Let me just reset the table. So we've got a nice blank canvas to play around with. So, these stupid images that are now not available on TTS. Kyber. What's that doing there? That's fine. Previous. Toggle, there we go.
So the list I had planned before the world fell apart was basically my old Malorus swarm, but Malorus gets her toys back and I get to upgrade 2 ties. Although one isn't technically an upgrade, it hinders me a tiny bit, or his ability is just blank. But it is Commander Malorus with Proud Tradition, Biohex Codes, and Agent Terex. Then we have 4 Epsilon Squadron Cadets. Lieutenant Rivas with Optics, because I didn't really know what to do with his 5 points. And then I've got a FO Bomber with Barrage Rockets, Munitions Failsafe. The Bomber is protected from Malorus because I'll be firing the Barrage Rockets, which means Malorus's ability doesn't work, because that's on primaries.
Yep.
So I've got a bit more firepower. Yes, the Bomber is a little more susceptible to damage because it's only got 2 greens. But also, if I just keep it relatively near the back and just use it as a firing platform, I should be okay. I've got 5 ships that will regularly get 2 hits each. So it's just death by 1,000 paper cuts. They will also... I mean, I do have the ability to double mod them as well. But they'll have a focus, they'll have the Malorus reroll, but also I can take evades on the front 3. or on one of them that I know is going to get shot, then pass a calc over with Terex.
Yeah, so for those who aren't aware, so Malorus's ability is compulsory, so while a friendly ship at range 0 to 2 performs a primary attack before the modified dice step, if it has one or more blank results, that ship must gain a strain to re-roll one blank result if able. So that's compulsory. So we saw Gideon in the Z shuttle the other night. His ability is optional, and his is actually like, so you choose to roll it after you've rolled your initial roll, and it works with Malorus as well. So like you can obviously roll your 2 dice with Malorus. If you get a blank, you take a strain to re-roll it, and if you've got 2 paint there, you can then do Gideon to add the 3rd dice. Can you? Yeah, I think that's right, isn't it?
Can I what?
I'm just double checking that does. It's been a while since I flew. While your friendly ship at range 0 to 2 performs a primary attack against a damaged defender, if the attacker rolled 2 or fewer dice, it may gain a strain token to roll 1 additional dice. So you'd be double strained, but that's how my old Malorus Swarm. I think this was it. The same Malorus Swarm you ran. Did you have
the Malorus Swarm I ran was just Malorus and 6 dice.
Okay, but yeah, so I found Gideon and Malorus was quite an interesting combination. Malorus's ability does work on herself, which can be a hindrance at times because obviously it is straining.
Yeah, there was quite a few times I just opted not to shoot with Malorus because straining myself at initiative 5 was bad.
Yeah, especially if something's about to hit you quite hard. But yeah, I think it's an interesting addition adding the bomber into that mix.
I mean, because I've got 9 points at the end. Well, I've got a total of 16 points after the core of Malorus and 4 ties.
Are these ties, are they restricted?
Restricted to 4.
Yeah, so that's kind of why you have to take some different options.
Yeah, naturally I went for Revis, who will operate as a blank tie. His ability is good. I doubt I'll ever get to use the reroll on the target lock because I have to do Malorus before I choose to do a target lock. Because before it was FAQ'd, that was the workaround, wasn't it? People were like, well, I'll spend my target lock and I can't reroll a reroll, so...
Yeah.
But in this, a strain on a tie at initiative 1, not a big deal. 9 times out of 10, or should I say 1 time out of 6, I should be shooting last. And it's 3 greens. Sometimes they do just die, but the shield helps a lot with that. And they can stay up quite a long time.
I tell you what, should we talk about my list as well?
Oh yeah, go on.
It's wholesome, isn't it?
I think your list absolutely outpowers mine.
Probably. Spawn list, XWA points, XWS spawner, spawn ships. So, I mean, obviously, I have a fair bit of experience of flying swarms as well, and I think we were just chatting at the end of a podcast, weren't we? So this is what I have run, and I think I'm probably about 80-90% win rate with it. Dom certainly beat me the other day. So I'll put this into the overlay for people as well, so they can see this one. In fact, I'm not even sure if it'll fit on this side, but that's fine. We get most of it in. So we got Drea Renthro in the Y-Wing with dorsal turret. I've put Watchful Astromech on her at the moment, although I have had also R4 and Force Transponder codes. The Force Transponder codes are purely defensive. Occasionally I have used it. I played against a VCX last week, Kanan, who decided to jump into range 1, 2 of my entire list, so I did very gratefully jam off his reinforce with that. But Watchful Astromech was quite interesting. Occasionally you do want to rotate, so it does give you a red calculate, but you do lose a lot of those blue maneuvers. So Drea is basically when a friendly non-limited ship, so that's the 6 ties, performs attack. If the defender's in your firing arc, the attacker may re-roll 1 attack dice. Taking the dorsal turret, normally you stick that out the side and that gives you 180-degree coverage, and although the dorsal turret is range 2, the firing arc does extend to range 3, so it gives you a nice bit of coverage with that. You got Sirisu in the M3A. This is while a friendly ship at range 0 to 1 defends, it may re-roll 1 of its dice. Sirisu can use that as can Drea, but they can't use Drea's reroll. That's only the TIE fighters. You got Elusive for another defensive reroll. I put Baffle on it because I had spare points, but it's the tractor beam that's been getting me a lot of work. So this is essentially initiative 5 shot, reduce the agility down, and then I've got 6 mining guild ties that, yeah, pretty nasty.
Yeah, this is just difficult to deal with. I don't really know how to approach it.
Yeah, like, it is tough, like, unless you absolutely tailor your list to fight a swarm. So when we were playing in sort of 2.0, you used to get like a lot of sort of like Veni trajectory simulators, you know, resistant bomber trajectory simulators that used to cause the TIE swarm, the Imperial TIE swarm, some issues.
Yeah.
But you know what? Whilst I'm here, I can talk formation flying as well for people. So I do see a lot of people trying to fly swarms on stream, on games, and if you want to fly a TIE swarm, this is how I tend to position my ships. So it takes a little bit of setting up, so you kind of work your way on. So I always start my ship a little bit of a gap from the side, and then I basically just start placing TIE fighters. The TIE at the bottom, the brown TIE, is going to keep moving for the first 2 because he's just purely there so I can line up the others. And what I'm looking to do is I look to line up the nub with the outside of the base and the nub. So I'm looking to line up those 2 points there, and then we're just basically going to keep walking these ships over. So I need another TIE fighter here. Now, obviously some scenarios people can absolutely play around this because my list is going to deploy as 1 block. But, you know, we've talked about flying swarms and stuff before, and it's like flying 1 ship, because you tend to set very similar maneuvers. So there you go. So now brown stays where he is, and then blue can come there, and then those are my ties set up. Oh, I placed Sirisu by accident.
And here are my ties.
Now I'll come across to yours in a second. I need to make my dials bigger because I can't play with zoomed out as such. So those are all done. So for this list, I put Drea on the outside. But it's always funny, like, you know, whenever you used to see people setting up like the Inferno Squadron swarm, you know, there'd always be a hole for Howlrunner. So
yeah, you always know where it's going.
Yeah. But then Sirisu comes in here. For what it's worth, we'll get the arc there. And then, yeah, Drea rotates to the left. And then, so the reason I do this is because you can do bank maneuvers and you shouldn't overlap. So if I do banks with everybody, so I'll do a 3 bank of these. So I'm just going to do a 3 bank with everybody. The only thing you have to be careful of is just making sure you activate them in the right order. So if we just do like red, pink, yellow, this will be really embarrassing, some bumps. But I'm fairly happy this should all fit. Brown, Drea, and Suit. And then if you want, you can then even do hard turns and they'll all be fine. So let's do hard 2s to the right. And you have got some slightly different manoeuvres on some of these dials. And pink and yellow. Oh, did I not set you a manoeuvre? Yellow, green. Now we'll do blue, brown. Then Dre would go next. And then Sirisu would go next. And you can kind of see like they're all still staggered. So that's, yeah, basically how I do mine. How did you set up yours to start with?
Basically, Malorus is back here, and everything's done a 2 forward. So, I haven't done this in a long time.
But how?
But I'm
hoping. But that you wouldn't be able to. I guess you could do a 3 bank with red and a 2 bank with blue, couldn't you? Just so you didn't bump. Because just for the stream, do a 3 bank with red and blue, or 2 bank. Just do the same manoeuvre, just the same bank manoeuvre, just to kind of illustrate what I say about staggering them. And I think they should bump. Might be okay. No.
They do bump.
Yeah, so that's yeah.
That banking was never part of my problem.
No.
Part plan.
So people are asking, is this a game? This is just us chatting because we've got 50 minutes before the next game. So what we'll do is, just thought we'd chat about the list. So Liam was meant to play but didn't get a chance to make it, so we thought we'd just chat about his list, and then I just obviously put what I've been running. I find this quite interesting as well with the mining guilds because they ignore the rocks, and that was obviously a problem with swarms. So let me message Molfar whilst we're here. Are there any other swarms that you've sort of seen around, maybe in play testing or people running?
No, I've seen a separatist one floating around recently. I can't remember all of the key pieces, but I do know there's 3 HLC sitting in there. I've tried to build some Pry Fighter ones as well, but I'm less inclined to do that because Initiative 1s, with sitting on calculates, doesn't fill me with confidence.
Yeah, I mean, so I think Lou's playing this week, and we were discussing. I think he's playing Ancient Knowledge, so I feel like calculates an Ancient Knowledge with the network calculation. So some of those droids can then do the scenario action and still benefit from a green token because of network calculate.
Yeah, I just think you've got too much firepower and defense because Serasu is unreal.
Okay, well, should we just roll out a round of combat?
Oh god.
Focuses around everybody. We'll assume that I've not done any kind of false transponder codes with Drea. You'll have focuses on all yours.
Yeah.
Should we just do a quick road roll to see who shoots first? Just do it. Actually, I suppose we can do it properly, can't we, with proper road dice? I mean, obviously we haven't set up properly at all or anything like that. Actually, I haven't even registered. Oh, hey!
That's cheating. Now I need to roll again. I'll go first. That's worse. Cool. Okay, so I will shoot with Malorus. Who do I have? Into yellow.
Yellow, yeah.
Two hits.
No blanks are good.
Manus' shot.
I will seriously reroll because I can. I'll just spend the focus and get that done.
Your 5s.
Yep. We'll shoot tractor into green.
Okay.
Sure, we'll spend it for 2. I can't reroll it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because otherwise I push you forwards, reduce your agility, and shoot you lots of times. Then it will be Drea.
Yes.
So we'll shoot yellow next, range 3. Ooh.
2 evades. Now, this would be a barrage.
Would you not shoot yellow?
Yeah, into yellow. The one that hasn't got a token.
Yeah. And also you've got bullseye.
I can spend a charge to reroll there, can't I? I don't want to, though.
Reroll from Sirisu. Boo. Okay, so you kill 1 TIE fighter.
Yeah. GG's. Now it's all me, isn't it?
Yep.
Let's start at the back.
Mm-hmm. So you have to take a strain.
Focus. For what?
Is range 3, so I get 4. I'm fine, thank you.
Then pink, which is Revis. Manarus.
Strain.
Spend the focus.
Who is this into? Pink. I don't care.
It's into green, because he's the only one everyone can shoot.
Still don't care.
Yeah, fair.
So this is range 2. So he takes a strain.
For nothing.
Yeah.
No, that's range 2.
Yeah.
2 hits.
Okay, so rolling 3. I can seriously reroll 1. Hey.
Right. Yes, seriously, yeah. Cool. And then same again. 2 hits.
Seriously reroll. Nope, so I'll take 1 damage on green. So your barrage rocket's got you 1.
Yes.
Let's start with pink. So we'll take the range 2 shot into strained green. Oof. Reroll with Drea. Gets 1.
Nope.
Red, range 3, same target. Spend for 2.
1.
Blue, range 3, same target.
Nope.
Brown. Probably should swap targets, but it spends for 2.
Nope.
Green. None of these are strained. I'll just go into yellow.
Nope.
Yeah. Sweet. But yeah, so, I mean, like, apart from the barrage rocket popping 1, like, everything else did very little. I mean, the next turn would be interesting, because I think we're going to get lots of range 1, lots of bumping. Road roll could be big.
Yeah, the thing is, it's whoever goes first has the advantage, because you are basically then getting the full advantage. You can go forward focused, then you have to stress out.
Yeah. Cool. Alright, well, we're just waiting. So I've messaged Molfar for his list and I've not seen a reply yet.
I will message him.
But yeah, we will. If people want to hang around, we've got obviously a NCX game coming up shortly. No, I did not want to do that. I want to do objects. That's what we want to do. We want to get the auto promoter. Get the bin. There. So I have got Tom's list. I feel like I've got Tom's list. Yes.
You need to tell me what upgrades I need to put on a Inferno Squadron Swarm, because everything seems like a bad choice.
Yeah, not much I can do too much. Let's see if we can get. Should we see if we can get Luna on camera? She's asleep next to me. So, whoop, let's knock the camera over. There we go. Not sure if she will. There we go, we're going that way. There she is. Whoa, come back. Need to save it. Oh, look at her, she's just sleeping. Hey, Luna.
The cat looks unimpressed.
She's the one that has permanent, like, resting bitch face. Oh, Molfar is typing. So it's getting close to dinner time, so I'm surprised there isn't more swarming going on.
Dinner time?
Yes.
9 PM?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean for the cat?
Yes. Yes. Feed your cats later, then hopefully they don't wake you up quite so early. Doesn't seem to happen. Her brother does like to come and scream at me about 4:30 in the morning. She says, I do not want to. Hey, you want squitches? Here we go. Are you going to come and say hello to me? There we go. Come on. Hello. Did I wake you up from sleep? Did I? Yeah. Luna. What's going on? Beautiful girl. Come on. There we go. That's what she wants to do. Hmm? Don't walk on the keyboard. Hello. Hello. Hmm? Started letting them out in the garden now.
They jumped the fence yet?
Don't need to. There's gate they can crawl under, both front and back, so Luna's not a big fan of the garden, especially at this time of year. It's a bit chilly. Hello. Let me send people the room details. Sorry, Luna, you're on. Trying to type room details to Tom. Yes, Luna, I know. I woke you up. I bought this on myself. Hello. Yes.
Everyone can fit proton rockets apart from Sane.
Yeah, I think, does Gideon's ability work on the proton rockets as well? Or does
Yes.
it say yeah, doesn't say primary, does it, with his...
And I've given everyone crack shot apart from Sane, who has marksmanship, and Halrunner, who has elusive.
There we go. This is how you get like all the extra subs, isn't it? You just have your cat on stream with you.
Is it working?
Don't know. Sub if you want to see more cat pics. Cat vids. Hmm?
If you don't sub, Tim hurts the cat.
No. Never. Never. Right. Come on, I need... She's like, you started this, you need to fuss me. Fuss, fuss, fuss. Right, we've got Molfar's list now as well. Yes, I know. Oh, here's actually resistance that Molfar is running. Sorry, Luna, you are not making this the easiest.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Oh,
Just, Mike's alive, just be aware.
I am aware. Then, now I am aware. I sent you the list, so it all should be fine.
Yeah, I've got it. I'm just my cat is not making it the easiest now.
Come on.
Vitam,
Hello.
shut up, Tom.
Shut the fuck up, Liam.
Mike's alive.
Yeah. Just Tim would have wanted. Oh. Do you want us to go in a separate room then?
Please.
Yeah, you can do. What we'll do is I'll take the stream down. The stream will be up in a couple of minutes. I'm going to just so I can basically have it as a separate YouTube video.